Last thing.
The greatest of all time, ladies and gentlemen, Jon Jones!
He is indeed the greatest of all time, and he made it look easy tonight, and that certainly lays the foundation for a potential bout against the consensus greatest heavyweight of all time, Stipe Miocic, but got to give Jon Jones his flowers after a monumental return here tonight.
It looks like he might have had the arm under the neck. I mean, it seemed like a quick tap.
Jon Jones back with style points tonight, and there is no denying him now. #1 overall all time.
It looked like he had the choke.
Well, we'll take a look at it.
It was just pressure, and maybe Jones was getting so much pressure on the back of his neck that he had to tap.
Let's take a look at it. We'll get a chance to see.
Jon Jones said all week that he felt like this was a glaring mismatch, right? He felt like this result was an eventuality and backed up all of those words with action, and it did not take him long. Jon Jones, heavyweight champion of the world.
I'll tell you what, nobody's done that to Cyril Gane before. I mean, Jon took no punishment except a kick to the nuts, got him down immediately, and just absolutely dominated him. And now he's the heavyweight champion of the world.
Right, and for fans who expected an active Jon Jones this year, as you see his father, his brothers, Chandler and Arthur, Super Bowl champions celebrating. Jon Jones wants an active year, maybe.
Let's see it, DC.
This sets him up for that.
So here, we're gonna see the takedown. He ducks the punch, gets behind Cyril Gane, drags him to the ground, and there was a scramble, wound up on top here. But let's see the choke. He's under the chin. Oh, he's under the chin.
Yeah, he got his hands
under the chin.
Oh, that's a lot of
that's
pressure
tight.
there.
Oh, that's
yeah,
tight.
that's actually much tighter than look.
Yeah.
Because we
couldn't see it
from the other side.
We were looking at it physically through the cage, but when you see it on camera, he's
tight.
under the chin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's got it tight.
Oh, yeah,
amazing.
He's squeezing there. Yeah, Gane wasn't going anywhere. That was much tighter than it looked from the opposite side. And look at Cyril Gane's face. He's surprised. He's like overwhelmed at what just happened.
He still looks shook. He still looks in total disbelief.
But, you know, all week, Jones talked about it looking easy. Almost was dismissive.
Right.
And we said, well, how can you dismiss a guy that's this dangerous? He said, I'm going to win this fight, and I'm going to make this fight look easy. This fight went 2.5 minutes. It was not hard. This was a wipeout by Jon Jones.
And I'm not sure I've ever seen Dana White quite as stunned as he was to our immediate left. And you see Cyril Gane obviously offering up his congratulations and respect. But man, right, every single pro fighter, with the exception of maybe one or two, really liked Jon Jones, and they liked him decisively in this fight.
A lot of people, I mean, yesterday when we were on the panel, people weren't talking as if this was just a eventuality, that Jon Jones was going to get through Cyril Gane, and that's exactly what he did.
He needs to kind of go back to the drawing board and kind of take a look at what he's doing. Obviously a great athlete, but maybe hasn't gotten all the pieces together that he needs to compete against these kind of guys.
Oh, the Francis fight, if he doesn't go for the heel hook, he wins that fight. I mean, he made one silly mistake, you know, out of the 5 rounds. Tonight, to even compare Francis Ngannou or Cyril Gane to Jon Jones, you can't even compare him to this guy. He went in there and finished. I don't know how you got. I still can't fucking believe what I saw. How easy and how fast and how simple he made that look. It's still blowing my mind. So it's hard to even talk about him in any other heavyweights. This is what you get when you're dealing with Jon Jones. I know he wants to fight Stipe. He wants to fight Stipe. He's interested in that fight. You know, if that fight happens, awesome. We get to see this talented freak, you know, perform again. If not, I don't know. Who knows? I told Hunter, charter a jet and send him right back to New Mexico right now. Let's get him home safe and sound.
I knew that Cyril was the most incomplete fighter out of all the fighters. I believe that he is the fastest, you know, when it comes to his striking, his footwork. But surprisingly, he didn't use his footwork. He stayed right in the pocket with me. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited to fight Stipe Miocic.
Yeah.
There has never been a fight that means more to me than beating Stipe Miocic. I don't think I've ever fought a GOAT, and people consider him the greatest heavyweight of all time. None of my past champions that I've beat were considered GOATs. So this GOAT versus GOAT, it means the world to me. I'm going to look a lot better in my next fight. I'm going to be lean and mean. I'm going to be fast. I'm going to be well-rehearsed. And I've been training for Stipe for a long time already. And so we're just going to pick up our old notes. We're going to re-refine them. And I'm going to finish Stipe Miocic. I don't come to win. I come to dominate Stipe Miocic. And that's exactly what I am going.
Someone has accomplished as much as you have, and to be considered the greatest of all time, you still have to find motivation to keep doing it. How does that connection to the fans that John just mentioned feed into how you prepare?
Well, Stipe Miocic he's quite the competitor. You know, he has a wrestling background. He's a very strong boxer, and he knows how to win a fight. Me and my team, we take him very, very seriously. I would recommend him take some time off from the fire department for a while. He's gonna need every ounce of himself to get through this one, and he's not gonna get through it. But I'm telling you, he has my undivided attention. I have no side jobs, but to be the greatest champion that's ever lived. And I mean that with all due respect. I respect him. I love the fact that he serves his community. I consider him a great American. But this is my whole world.
Really angry about myself. Really angry. Because, yes, we accepted this fight. It was not a short notice, but the time was not too long. But man, we work a lot. We work a lot, and we spend a lot of time with my team, my sparring partner. So I'm really angry about myself because I spend a lot of time with my partner, my coaches, my families. And I don't have a good reflex during the fight. You see, and so I'm really angry. This is a real loss. This is the first real loss I have, you see. I talk about the loss against Francis. It was not a big loss for me. I learned, but it was not too big. But this one, so painful. This one is a real loss. So now, this is the past, and I must to go forward to see the future, and I'm going to go straight back to the gym.